It is often necessary to capture additional data about your users. This additional data may be needed for many different reasons. Our most common use cases fall into these categories. Additional user data is being pushed from an HRIS system and must map directly to Totara for a clean import of a company's user database. Or additional user data is needed to filter reports, or additional user data is needed to group individuals into appropriate audiences. To create a new profile field, navigate to the Administration menu, Users. Then in the Users submenu, click User Profile Fields. On this screen, you can create profile fields as well as section headers that will display to users within their profile. Section headers are especially helpful if you are going to be pulling in a lot of additional data and want to allow for the organization of the profile page into categories. First, create a category by clicking the Create New Profile Category button. For our example, we will name it Additional Profile Information. Now that we have a category, we can navigate to the Create a New Profile field drop-down. Here, you can select what type of field you want to create. For this example, we will create a drop-down menu. First, you'll give your field a name and a short name. You can add a description, but the description is only visible to administrators. Next, choose if the field should be required, locked, unique, displayed when a user creates their profile, and who can see it. If you create a profile field after your users have been added to your site and then you set it as required, users will be prompted to update the new profile field upon their next login. Visibility of the field can be defined three ways. Not visible. Data is private and only visible by users with the permission to view all details in the user context or view hidden user fields in the course or system context. Restricted visibility. Private data is only viewable by the user and anyone with the same permissions mentioned earlier. Visible to everyone. Any user who can see someone else's profile can see this information. By default, the field is visible to everyone, but there may be instances where your organization only wants the field viewable to the user or even hidden completely from the user. For example, an employee ID, a title, or a pay scale indicator. Finally, we will add our menu options one per line. You can add a default value here, but if it is left blank, it will show choose to indicate that the user must choose. Now we can create our potential choices for our dropdown with one on each line. Once that is complete, you can decide whether you want to select an option as a default option. Additional user profile fields are an incredibly useful Totara tool that allow for flexible user management and reporting.